Hey yo, Chef Corso, Monty Boca. I'm here with great recipe tester MDubs. We're here at Thorton Range, Thornton Lakes or somewhere down there. And what did we just peek? We just peeked. Trappers. We just peeked Trappers Peak way up there. And we're hungry for some lunch around 5,000 feet. And we just made a RIBOLITA, which is a quick, easy, cheap option for day hike lunch. Basically an Italian bread soup that cooks up in 5 to 10 minutes. But we're gonna show you how to do it. All right, so we're already here on Thornton Ridge to cook some lunch today. I'm here with our great recipe tester, MDubs.
Hello.
And special thanks to Liz Life, who's filming today. Another great recipe tester. More information about being a recipe tester, check out the information below. But we are making a quick day hike lunch today. And a couple ingredient callouts for this is we're making a soup and we're making a RIBOLITA. And the great part about a RIBOLITA is it's basically a dirty Italian soup. And you can throw some vegetables in here. So today I have some green beans and red peppers. We've got some garbanzo beans. You can easily throw some chicken in there. But basically we're gonna be throwing in some old bread and ripping it in there, which is the perfect thing because most of you hikers out there have this laying around in your pack. And you can just throw it in there for a really, really hearty dish. The other great thing about this recipe is it's super cheap because basically it's a couple rolls of bread, maybe some chickpeas, maybe some vegetables, a tube of tomato paste, and some dry seasonings, plus your water to be able to make a really hearty, satisfying lunch, dinner, or any time of day. So we did hike, we're at about 5,000 feet, so we did hike up with this whole thing. If you're not interested in hiking up your camp stove, like no big deal, you can just leave that at your car down there and cook up lunch when you get back to your rig. But I like cooking in a pretty place, and this is pretty. The first thing we're gonna do is turn on our burner and saute up our veggies and pretty much get everything in the pool. And then the last thing we're gonna do is add our bread. So let's get cooking. So we've got all of our ingredients in except for our bread, and we're just waiting for this to come up to a simmer. But some other really great packing tips is throwing all of your spices in a nice little spice pack here. Really easy packing, throwing right in. For packing ingredients, you can either just throw in a plastic bag, or I did use a stuff sack today. Really easy, nice for that one recipe trip. Or for your utensils, is to be able to keep everything right in here so they're not clamoring all around your bag. So I've got my spoons, my lighter, my knife, all those kind of things right in here. And always important to give it a little taste. See if it needs any salt. Maybe it needs a little bit of chili flake would be really great in here too. Good? Tasty?
Tomatoey?
Tomatoey. Awesome. So now that we're getting up to a nice little simmer, we're gonna go ahead and just rip the bread in here. And for types of bread, I would suggest like a nice ciabatta, a French bread, something a little bit sturdier, not just a sandwich slice, because that's gonna break apart pretty quick, but something that's a little bit older works great. And doesn't really matter, just a nice rip in there. This is a great recipe you can make on day 2 or 3 of your trip, because your bread's probably dead anyway. But you can bring it back to life with making a soup. And we're just looking for this to come together and that bread to get a little bit soft. And while this is finishing cooking, do your moment of zen for the day. which is here in the North Cascades National Park. We've got some beautiful peaks to our left, others to our right. So you can really cook this for as long as you like, but this is ready. So this is only taken about 5 minutes to really throw together, which is very exciting because I'm hungry and we're all hungry.
Super.
Super. So all we have to do is bowl this up. This is a great vegetarian or vegan recipe. You can always add cheese, you can always add protein for your other friends, but it's really nice to be able to have one pot that's good for everybody. We've got a Raven joining us for lunch today, but then you could add a little bit of nice Parmesan cheese, maybe a little hot sauce, maybe a little more oregano, but you've got a RIBOLLITA Italian bread soup in less than 5-10 minutes.
Pretty quick.
Pretty quick. Want to give it a try? It's going to be hot.
You bet.
The bowl's going to be hot too.
Thanks.
But the other thing about it, it's always fun to cook together. The other thing about Monte Boca is it's getting outside, seeing some pretty places, eating well, but also sharing the experience with each other. It's fun to go outside. It's fun to cook together.
Try not to show you my food because it's hot. It was delicious.
But overall good? Thumbs up?
Thumbs up.
Cool. So thanks for coming along. Thanks for helping MW. Liz Life, thank you. Also, a special thanks to Bear Can Betty for testing this recipe first. She tested it out in Olympic National Park. But get out there, cook something awesome on your day hike or your longer trek. But hopefully you can see something amazing in the last few weeks of summer and the fall. But get out there. Boca Boca.